You hear about consistency a lot with content creation. We're going to talk about how to do it on YouTube because it's one of the biggest things you could do to grow your channel and make money on this platform. Hello, everyone. Marc Guberti, host of the Breakthrough Success Podcast, here for another video. And we're going to talk about being consistent on YouTube because when you become consistent, people know, oh, this person, you, is creating content and putting it out on these days at these times. And that's going to help you develop an audience of people who, they watch more of your content more often. And it's going to be great for the YouTube algorithm also because they're going to see that you are building up on your traffic, on your audience, because you are being consistent. And that's just going to help you for your future videos. And I think we all recognize that being consistent helps us on YouTube, and being able to publish at least one new video each week helps us on YouTube, as long as we're marketing it, which is also extremely important. But consistency is something that a lot of people struggle with because videos do take time to create, they take time to edit. So that's why I'm going to share with you some tips right now. So the first big thing to focus on for being consistent on YouTube is just being able to create the videos. Now, these are unedited videos. You're not actually publishing them on YouTube as unedited videos, but the idea here is that you are creating that backlog of content. So one of the things that you may do is just pick one day of the week and go all out on creating videos, or you could even do one day of the month, depending on how much content you like to upload to your channel. So I like to do at least 2 uploads a week, sometimes a little more than that. And that means I need around 8 to 10 videos in a given month. So I'll pick like 2 or 3 days of the month to do all of those videos. And the great thing about just having a few of those days to do all the videos is that I've got the rest of my month to do other things. And when it comes to editing, I've got a ton of videos to edit instead of just one video that takes a ton of time. Because the problem with creating video and then editing the video and then going back to creating, going back to editing, all those require different mindset shifts, and they require different focuses on different things. And if you keep shifting from one thing to the other, it's going to hurt your productivity. That's why I do a bulk recording session and then I figure out the editing later. So it's better to have all the videos created and then edit them all later versus create, edit, which will really hurt your creative flow. And then to stay in that creative flow longer, where it's just you looking at the camera, talking, creating all this awesome content, have the ideas in advance. So before I even create content, I always like to have at least 5 ideas so that I'm able to go that deep into the creation process. Because once you hit the record button, you're recording, you really don't want to stop. You just want to keep talking, keep recording. Because you're in the creative flow right now. If you have to stop for any reason, we talked about the create, edit already, but even just like create, come up with an idea, figure out what you're supposed to say next, and then go back to creation part, that's going to stall you and make it take longer for you to create videos. And if it does take longer for you to create a video, it's going to be harder for yourself to get into the setup and actually commit to creating a video because you recognize it's going to take a lot of time for you to get it done. So just have all the other stuff like idea and outline done first before you go ahead and create all these videos in a bulk recording session. And now for the editing, because that's a big part of publishing your videos. A few tips there. One, have a same stuff, like same intro, same outro, same sound effects you add for different situations, but you want to keep the editing, a lot of it being the same so you can kind of streamline it. You don't want to reinvent the wheel. You don't want to have a new intro for every single video that you come out with. I like to use the same intro. I'll change it every few months just as I get different speaking reel and different things like that I want to incorporate. But overall, I keep my intro and outros pretty much the same, and I like to use some of the same sound effects as well. I also recommend that when you are editing the videos that you take this clip by clip, and what I mean by that is you record yourself, you stop recording yourself because you finished saying what you had to say or you just want to do another clip. So instead of trying to do all those clips and figure out which ones you want to do first, I would do it sequentially, and I would focus on one clip at a time. So I use ScreenFlow to edit videos. I use Zoom to actually record the videos. So what I will do is I will take a Zoom clip, move it into ScreenFlow, do all the editing I want to do with that clip, and then take the next clip from Zoom of me doing the video, the unedited stuff, and then move that into ScreenFlow and then do all the editing. So you want to edit clip by clip instead of taking this gigantic video and then figuring out how you want to edit it. That's worked a lot for me to save time with the editing process. I hope you give it a try. I hope you have a lot of success with it as well. And then all we really have left is just uploading the video. There are some optimization in there, like title and description, but we're just gonna focus on just creating the videos, because optimization, we're gonna cover that in a future video on this channel, so make sure you subscribe. But when you do upload the videos on YouTube, there are things you can do in between. So one of the things I like to do is when I am uploading a video on YouTube, that's going to be the time that I'm editing another video. Because one of the things that people struggle with is, what do I do as this thing is uploading? So instead of completing all of the videos, like doing them, editing all of them, and then uploading them one by one, and then waiting until they all upload, what I will do is I will complete all the videos, I will edit one video, and I will send that off to YouTube. And then while that thing is processing and being sent off to YouTube, I'm editing another video. So the idea is that by the time I am done editing the video that I'm working on, I can now upload that to YouTube, and the other video is already accounted for. Because it's really tempting to just upload all the videos at once, just stare at your computer screen until all of those videos are properly uploaded. But if you upload one video at a time and then edit while that's happening in the background, it's going to save you a lot of time. And if you are uploading your last video, you're finito with all the video uploading and editing for the day. As you're waiting for the video to fully upload on YouTube, you can be coming up with ideas that you'll use for your next bulk recording session. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like. We're going to be talking about being consistent on Instagram next, so